Hey Mubarak, you want to hear some wise words
Yeah, sure.
from this game I used to play?
Go ahead.
Okay. Remember, punch first, ask questions while punching.
Oh, oh, this is that character, right? Hello, and welcome to another episode of TSF Reviews. Today I'm joined here by Amr, and we're going to be taking on Arcane, the League of Legends show. And as a non gamer, I actually did like this show. This was quite an interesting show.
Mhm,
This had
mhm.
some beautiful animation. Amir's gonna look at that. Look at that face. He's already happy with that comment. And yeah, lore wise, that's not my department. I'm gonna let Amr take over. Amr, your initial thoughts about this show, and then give us the in depth.
Okay, look, let me just start off with saying what I've been saying about this show since I watched it. This show had no right being this good. I was expecting a video game company trying to make some dough, ठीक है? Just टीवी शो बना दिया नेटफ्लिक्स के ऊपर गेटिंग ऑन द बैंड वैगन मैंने कहा बस एक छोटा सा शो होगा देख लेंगे ठीक है नो प्रॉब्लम एट ऑल इट्स जस्ट गोना बी अ सिली लिटिल शो एंड ओ माय गॉड this show was making me ride all over the place. Holy shit. What a beautiful show. And I'm not talking about the animation and the stuff that Riot Game is already known to do. Talking about the story and the plot that actually makes a TV show,
Yes.
something that captivates you. Here's the thing, a little bit of background. I have been, I've played League ever since it came out. Came out something like 2011 or 2012, इस तरह करके आई थी, and a friend of mine introduced me to it. And I've been playing this game ever since, up until 2 to 3 years ago when I stopped playing because just I'm sorry, I can't keep up with that game anymore. But the thing is, a lot of the characters that are here are very old, long-standing characters.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Jace, Vi, Jinx, Victor, Heimerdinger. These are all the OGs. Heimerdinger is an actual OG. He is like the oldest of these characters. Here's the thing. When I watched this show, I was expecting just like you know, a popcorn watch. This was not a popcorn watch. Um, yes, I am not a very big fanatic League of Legends fan, but I am familiar with the lore. Since I played the game, I know the characters. They all had a little story block about where they come from and who they are. That's about it. This show gives us basically an origin story for all of these characters. And as Mubarak had asked me right before we started recording, this is a prequel to whatever timeline the game is currently set in or whatever is happening over there. Um, we have Y and Jinx, who are sisters. Yes, it is known in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And Jinx is the evil sister, Y is the good sister, because Y is a member of the Piltover police. Yes, that's not a spoiler. Maybe it is. I don't know what to say to you guys
I
because
mean,
that's literally the game.
2011, so that's the
Yeah,
game.
that's literally the game. No, Y came out quite later. I mean, if I have to put a time in it, 2015, something like Y is an old character, just not as old as League.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Caitlyn is an old character. Caitlyn is actually the sheriff in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Over here, we see Caitlyn's origin story as well,
Yes.
and it is um, an interesting take. I didn't know this in the lore actually that Jace and Caitlyn are actually stepbrothers, step siblings. Jace is Caitlyn's stepbrother.
Mm-hmm.
Jace was, if I have to point my finger, Jace is probably the newest character in a lot of the bunch that we see over here.
Oh.
Or Echo and Jace, yes. But okay, moving on from the characters. Look, the main point is, yes, this is a fan service. All these characters over here, I've been, attached to this game for quite a long time, and it was great seeing them in an animated TV show. But that's not my point. My point is that their origin story is so emotionally well done.
And well
This
developed. Yes.
well developed. Yes, I'm speechless. I was watching the show with my brain turned off, but when I drop my barriers and all this beautiful information hits me, it's so good. The characters, their characterization, their character development, the emotions they portray, the story and the plot are all so superbly well done
Mm-hmm.
that I want to go give a hug to all the writers who did their work on this, whether they are a part of Riot or part of whatever crew, whether they were new writers or not, I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that they legitimately were dedicated to bringing these characters to life in a TV series and making sure that they are loved. And
Mm-hmm.
oh my God, this is amazing. And right now, I haven't even gotten into the animation and the music, especially
Ooh.
because Riot is already known for making a lot of great music videos and animated. I don't keep up with Riot anymore. Um, their latest music video thing and all of that, don't really know much about it, to be very honest.
Mm-hmm.
But back when Jinx came out, that is when they had actually started doing this thing with they made their own band,
Mm-hmm.
fictional band,
Yeah.
but they had actual musicians make music related to that band. That band had dedicated members. Like for example, one of the members was I forgot his name, but he's like the gravekeeper. Yorick. Oh yeah, I just remembered. His name was
Mm-hmm.
Yorick. There are so many others that are music. They have characters have different skins, so they have their own band.
Mm-hmm.
And Riot actually used to make music of their game, not to be played in the game, just albums that is
Promotional material.
supposedly, yes, promotional material, like actual music albums
Yeah.
that are supposedly recorded by this fictional band of all these fictional in-game characters that they have set up. So Riot has been at this for quite a while now. Like
Mm-hmm.
this was way back when Jinx came out. I remember it was somewhere around that time that they started this band thing. Maybe they even used to do stuff before that as well, only on a smaller scale. They just ramped it up slowly and slowly, and right now they make amazing animated videos,
Yes.
their trailers are the stuff of what you expect from a big game company like Blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
You all know Warcraft's trailers and how we all used to joke about, what if Blizzard just starts making TV shows about Warcraft? Wouldn't that be amazing? They made a movie that was pretty bad.
Yeah.
The point, look, the point is that their animation quality is already up to that standard.
Mm-hmm.
But we baat hogi na, those are small trailers, small
Yes.
YouTube videos, three
Yeah.
minutes long.
Yeah. Yeah.
These are entire 30-minute episodes of an anime.
Yes.
I could go on
A
and on
full
about,
season.
how difficult it is to do this stuff for a long, a long time frame.
Yes.
But they still pulled it off, and it was so beautiful. There is not a lot of bad things that I can bring up about this show. Mubarak, I am not going to let you speak. I'm just going to let you know this. This review is all me now. All right. Look, here's the thing. I am going to give you a moment to speak, but I want to tell everyone that I absolutely loved this show. And here's the thing that really, uh, I don't want to call it a bad point, but it's more of a critique.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, this will be addressed in the future. Although a couple of points I have written down, bad points, they do tie in with this. We don't get to see a lot of the League of Legends universe. And what I mean by that is in the TV show, they show you Piltover and they show you Zon. These are the two nations which I believe Zon will go independent. If you're watching the show, well, surprise, surprise. I didn't know Zon used to be part of Piltover, but whatever.
Yeah.
Zon becomes Piltover's rival state,
Mm-hmm.
whereas Piltover is the scientific and more developed society of good people. Zon is evil scientists doing green chambered experiments and noxious gas related stuff. I have no idea. Like the theme, the visual style, it's all there. That is
Yes.
definitely Zon.
Definitely.
And there are a lot of characters that come out of Zon. They have
Mm-hmm.
shown Piltover, they have shown Zon, and they have shown so many characters that I could go on and on about. There is an entire flurry of characters that if you're a League of Legends fan, you would definitely immediately pick them up. The
Mm-hmm.
moment you hear the name, you're like, oh shit, that's him.
Mm.
But
Yeah,
here's the thing.
I can imagine.
In the show, that is all they explore. They don't go out of Piltover. I mean, they keep mentioning Noxus Wine, but I really want to know, I really want to see an image of Noxus. I really wanted to see some glimpse of the people in Noxus. And I say that because Noxus and its counterpart, Demacia, they are much bigger than that. As I was telling you, Mubarak, that Piltover and Zon are very big contenders in the game's lore. They
Yes.
aren't the biggest contenders. There are a lot. They are like city states. All right. We are talking about entire empires. Demacia and Noxus are entire empires, and they are at war with each other.
Ooh.
And they have so many characters in them. I'm talking about Demacia's Jarvan the Fourth, Shyvana, Garen, Lux. And right now, let's go over to the other side. We have Draven, what was his name? Darius, Katarina. Dude, there are so many characters that they haven't even touched upon in the they have
Well,
a huge world. They have a
yeah.
huge world. And I'm not saying that they should have shown everything. What I'm saying is that I am really excited to see what they show us in the next season.
Next season, yes, definitely. Because
What,
this one
which new
was
city that we go to, which new world that we go to, what's the new setting of the next season? Because, well, they have me hooked up. Right now, they haven't even touched upon 10%, even
wow.
more than 10% of what League of Legends, as I see it, is. League of Legends is pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of states that they haven't even touched upon yet.
And they'll get
So
there
yeah,
eventually. They will get there
yeah,
eventually. Right now, I see this as an introduction for us, for hardcore fans, and for new people like myself. This is a really
yeah,
good way to introduce League of Legends. I will
yeah.
admit that I was tempted to start playing after I finished the season, but then I'm like, there's too much happening. I'm too late to this party. There's nothing I can get into right now. But
Mhm.
I'm gonna talk about the arc system they had this for this show, which was quite interesting because while other shows do this, they have this one. There were very three clear arcs, and they released it as such. 3 episodes at a time. You're supposed to absorb each arc individually, and then at the end, the third arc just it culminates everything, and it's like there's like the first and the second, and like it matches up with the third. Very, very well done. Good writing. Good. It's like proper. They put thought into this. They're like, we're
Yeah.
not gonna make this a game just for the gamers, the show for gamers. Sorry, we're gonna make it so that new people will be able to understand what's going on, and that is something I
Yeah.
am impressed by. Anyways, back to you. I think this was my. I just whatever I could squeeze in before you
Yeah.
take over again.
Look, I agree with you on that. The writing over here was I was not expecting something this good, which is why I might be a bit biased in saying all the good things.
Hmm.
So I wanted to, figure out what some of the critiques are, what the nitpicks are. One of the nitpicks is that this show is too short. And this is
Yes.
something that you pointed out.
Mm.
And I have to agree with that. The show was only 8 episodes
9.
and oh yeah, it was 9 episodes. Still, that isn't too long. Uh,
Really short.
the episodes themselves do not feel rushed. At least they
Mhm.
did not for me.
Mhm.
Although I cannot say the same for people who are not League fans, such as yourself.
No, it was really,
Uh,
it was nicely done. It was
yeah.
good stuff. Yeah.
So, but still, the number of episodes felt a little bit less. As I said, they haven't even touched upon what the bigger universe of League of Legends is made up of.
Hmm.
They have literally just stayed within Piltover and Zone. They don't even show anything out there. Whereas I know for a fact there is a lot out there to explore.
Yeah.
Now, of course, we will get that hopefully in
Hopefully.
coming seasons,
Yeah.
but maybe they could have hinted towards that because it would have maybe given some new players, new people such as yourself,
Hmm.
something to look forward to understand that, okay, this world is much bigger than what it's made out to be right now. And there is a lot that you do not know, of
Hmm.
course,
Yeah. Of
but that's the
course,
point. They will show you.
they will
They
show
don't
us.
do that. And this is just a very specific nitpick that I
Hmm.
have. They don't show a lot of what else is in a League
Out
of
there.
Legends universe.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, like other than that, I have nothing else to say about the show. Other than that, it was so good that my score is 10 out of 10 gonna be biased, and Mubarak is
Ooh.
gonna rate it something less, and I'm gonna be angry at him, and that's where we'll end the review. Isn't that right?
Almost. Almost. I mean, obviously you're a league player, so this for you would resonate fantastically. For me, a new person, even then, I'm coming in at an 8.75. Not just quite 9, not yet. Okay. But
Mm-hmm.
this is exactly how it is for me. Like, if I could, I'd give it a 9, but just because I'm not a league fan, so I don't understand all the Easter eggs, those are wasted on me. For me, it's an 8.75. For you, it's a 10. I'm impressed. I believe this is the first 10 you've given.
Hold up. So
Yeah.
you mean to tell me that whenever I watch a Marvel show and there's so many Easter eggs popping up and
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm watching over there, I'm supposed to deduct point that? Isn't that unfair, Mubarak?
No, because see, that show is designed for the fans, and all shows are designed for fans, like especially if they're coming from franchises. So yeah, I guess like if they spoon feed you the Easter eggs and they tell you where this Easter egg is from, or if they've made it without Easter eggs, I guess that would be more inclusive for the newer people. You can deduct points all you want if you want from Marvel shows.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I will agree with you if I have to be very nitpicky. There was that one character that even I missed. I'm not going to mention which one it was, but I watched the show. He was a sort of a major character in one of the arcs in
Hmm.
this, uh, and I couldn't pick up who he was. I tried very hard trying to remember who is this guy. It was only after I had watched the show and I was just talking to a friend of mine who introduced me to League initially, and he tells me that that's Singed, the character's name, and I was like, seriously, I couldn't recognize one of the OG heroes from League of Legends and one of my favorites as well. He was a very good character, but the
Hmm.
point is, I felt that you know, since the show was too short, they had
Too
to
short.
fit in the information
Mm,
somehow,
somehow.
and therefore they didn't have a lot of wiggle room in order to give people the a little bit more explanation of who these people are, who these characters are.
Hmm.
That's why you must have felt like, okay, this is an Easter egg, this is a character, I have no idea what's going on over here. It kind of leaves you thinking like, what's going on, and you're looking around for an Umair to tell you, hey Umair, who the heck is this guy?
Yeah. But I
But
am
yeah,
impressed by this show. I am not
yeah,
gonna lie.
that's great.
This is a good
So
show. Yes.
for me, I will give this a. I'm conflicted between a 9 and a 9.5, to be honest.
That is a very fair
This show
score. That
is,
is how I would
yeah,
expect you to rate it, to be very, very honest.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give it a 9.25,
Okay,
just so that we can average it to 9 out of 10,
that is a very
right?
fair average. That is a very,
Yeah,
very fair average.
yeah.
Yes.
If I have to be very, very nitpicky to
Mhm.
find flaws in this, and the only flaw that originates is from the
Nine
fact that the show
episodes,
is
too short.
just 9 episodes. It's a short show,
They
but
could
oh
have
my
gone,
God.
they could have gone 15, even 13, 15 episodes easy, easily.
Yeah,
Like one
I
more
give
arc
them,
they
I
could have
give them that.
squeezed in there. Yes, but
I give them that. I give them that because this was the first League of
yes,
Legends show. And of course,
true.
video game shows, TV shows based on video games,
Yeah.
movies based on video games, we all know how that goes. Looking at you, player one.
Yep.
And yeah,
Monster
I best
Hunter.
as an
Just so
oh my
so
God.
so many we have to talk about. It's just
That's what I was expecting. That's what
Resident
I was expecting.
Evil.
But instead we get this masterpiece.
It
So the
is
thing is, I
genuinely.
understand that you have less episodes
Yes.
because you didn't want to
It's an intro.
overextend yourself.
Exactly.
You didn't
It's
want
an
to
introduction.
overextend yourself.
Hmm.
And that's okay.
Yes.
9 out of 10 is good.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
That's it from us. Thank you for watching. Let us know what you thought about in this show. Good show, but there's a lot of stuff that we missed, especially some Easter eggs in here and there. So if you're a hardcore fan, let us know what you loved about this show, especially those Easter eggs. Like explain it to us because there's some stuff in there that we definitely didn't catch up on. Anyways, this is
Yeah.
us. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon too, and we'll see you next time. See ya.